The cars, the car, 3 hours later, the cars entered Seattle. Had just passed Seattle Airport in Seattle. The rain into the Seattle area. They stopped. They stopped at a nearby hotel for the night and decided to and dropped along with Janina. Janina paid Nisha, Orlena, Ted, and Roy's way into the hotel, while Ted Mitch paid Nisha Rains' way into the hotel. Ted Smith then got back into the Uber and headed their way to the hospital, in which Colin Mitch was being seen at the hospital. As Colin's neck was being checked by Brad Mitch, who had pressed his fingers into the throat just slightly to see if his neck was to check any broken bones. Brad Mitch just happened to be the doctor at the hospital here in Seattle, which was revealed to Tess Mitch and James Mitch to their amazement. Brad Mitch signed himself in as the main doctor for a temporary position, and then took Colin into the room and locked it and shut the door behind him. He X-rays Colin and Colin Mitch responds to the situation. Brother, the legendary Danny Brackett, he's our father, right? Brad responds, yeah. Maybe after this, we should change our last names to Brackett. Like, Brad Brackett? Yeah, more like Bradley Brackett. Colin Mitch responds to Brad, saying he didn't like his name Colin beforehand. That's fine. You can be Kelly Brackett, maybe? And then call you Kels. Out there, we can do Gregory Brackett, maybe? Barry Brackett? Something like that. Tess Mitch knocks on the door and says, yeah, bro. I'll take Barry Brackett. I'll take Barry. James responds to situation in the hand. I'll take Danny Brackett II. The four brothers agreed to the situation and wondered revolving the situation at hand. Brad checked shined a light in Colin's eyes and follow my finger. Use your eyes to follow my finger. Colin matches his eyes matched the finger concentration of Brad Mitch slowly, wandering from left to right, up and down. Your pupils aren't dilated, but your neck isn't broken, so you're fine. Brad turns the flashlight off, and then Brad immediately injects Colin with a transmitter device, which was a staggerizing, painful shot, which is simple for most pain transceivals. He injects it slowly in, and Colin screams and thresholds the stationary next to him to the ground. Brad said, dude, bro, it's okay. And as soon as he's done, hugs Colin Mitch. Colin Mitch hugs Brad back in the group, and helps Colin off the hospital bed. Colin looks down to the floor and helps Brad pick up the hospital things off the floor and put them back on the threshold system. Yeah. We should be okay, right?